Hello everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Cassidy or Starr, and I am a light renegade, a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from the cosmic realms and beyond the veil. Hello everyone. I hope that you are all well. Um, I've got something a little bit different for you today. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. I've just been guided to take a seat and start to really tune into the energies around me. So today's session is going to be a light language session. It's going to be our first light language session on our channel, but it definitely won't be the last. Now, I was actually guided to light language probably about 5 or 6 months ago. And just before Christmas, before we took that month-long break, we were getting set to start creating workshops, creating spaces for people to come and join. And I got this message through of creating a Atlantean light language activation. Now, December happened and took us off course, and I wasn't called back to that message. Obviously, some of you might know that I channeled a message from Atlas the other day. He's been very much in my energetic field, so this timeline is all making sense to me now. At the beginning of this year in January, we did have kind of an Atlantean portal happening, so there was a lot of information, a lot of downloads coming from Atlantis, and this is just a continuation of that, I think. I do have Atlas with me now. I think he's going to come in perhaps with some words of wisdom at the end of this session. But I wanted to really speak about light language just for a minute, just in case some of you don't know what it is. So light language is the language of everything. I like to call it the chi, the prana, the life force energy, sort of the etheric realms too. It's like that dimensional language. So you can channel light language from anything. You know, you've got to think about as beings of this physical sort of meat sack that we're in, but also our light body. So we are channeling the energy of that etheric body within us, within everything around us. And when I first heard light language, it very much wasn't for me. I'd like to stress that. I was kind of like, what on earth is this chaos? Like I just didn't get it, and it took a little while for me to sort of tune in and understand it. And then I started to be able to speak it myself, and now I've taken a bit of a journey with that. It started to come through it was quite gravelly and very masculine in nature when I first started to channel. It was very deep and quite primal in the way that I spoke it, almost like a bit tribal, and I very much felt the energy of my ancestors in that. So when I tap into different energies, my light language sounds different, and sometimes I'll just be given like downloads from galactic beings, so it sounds very not of this world. Like it's very just like soundy. I don't know how to describe it. Like sometimes I'll make just like clicking sounds, and that's me receiving energy, receiving information from them, receiving activations. Sometimes I will get words within that as well, so I'll literally speak out to myself like I channel for other people. And then I'll kind of go off into this light language realm. Sorry, there's so much energy buzzing around me as I'm trying to relay this to you, just because I really feel like this activation is needed. I've been a mess the past 2 days. We've had the full moon in Leo, and there's been some really crunchy energies for me. I love saying crunchy for energy. It's like so crunchy, so dense, and I've just been in bits. I've just been guided to some things that have been really painful in my life this lifetime, and I've just been purging a lot of energy. I often will sit and channel light language when I'm struggling myself. Sometimes I'm quite kind of not ready to be in communication with beings, so I realize that sometimes light language comes in for me, and that is kind of my healing that they are sending to me, along with like other energy. So maybe that's what you'll get from today. Maybe some of you this will be an activation, but it will give you what you need. Some of you it might be really triggering. Sometimes when I hear light language, it can be quite triggering, but in the best possible way. It very much works like sound healing. Some noises aren't are for your highest good and not pleasant. So just be wary of that too. You might not enjoy this, but it will be for your benefit. I have lit some incense and I do have some crystals around me. I've got black tourmaline behind me as well as selenite. I've got some aura quartz. I've got my crackle quartz here just to help me get through my crunchy energies and to amplify the energy around me as well. I've got ocean jasper, and I've also got this really beautiful little heart crystal here. So this is a massive shout out to the person that gave me this. And yeah, this is a light language definitely for them as well as for all of you. But yeah, they have a really special place in my heart, so thank you so much for gifting that to me for my birthday, and I love you very much is what I wanted to say with regards to that. I think that's it. I will do another video, I think, kind of delving a bit more into light language and what exactly it is, but for the basis of just today's video, it is the language of everything. You can channel it from anywhere you are in the world, from any sort of thing that you're connected to. It's like light body, it's etheric body. But I think today's video is for activation, is for healing, is to be working through perhaps some quite heavy energies at the moment. I realize whatever I'm feeling, the collective is feeling really heavily too. So I'm trying to hold a space here for you to heal and for you to get the information that you need from the other realms at this time. But this is an Atlantean light language. And yeah, I think I will let Atlas come through with some words at the end. I don't know how long this is going to be. It might be very short. Sometimes it's literally 2 minutes. Sometimes it can be 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. But I'm just going to let whatever wants to come through kind of work through me. Light language can be movement. It can be self-expression. It can literally be a direction of your energy too. So sometimes I will make like hand gestures and kind of push and move energy around. So just be aware of that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. You might feel cool to bring some crystals around with you. You might feel cool to bring certain objects. I've got a blanket. I've tried to make myself feel as comfy as possible to be channeling this for you. So maybe take a minute, pause the video and make yourself comfy too to receive this. But I'm going to tune in to the energies of Atlantis and see what wants to come through for us today. But don't be alarmed if it feels quite chaotic to you and doesn't make any sense. I very much felt like that at the beginning, and now I really tune into it, and I love light language more than anything. I think it's really fun and I really enjoy the sounds. So I hope that you find some enjoyment in it too, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are just like, this like really isn't for me right now. But just go with it. We're going to experiment today and see how everyone feels. So just take a minute and just close down your eyes with me and really relax into yourself, into your essence, and be present in the moment. You might want to take some deep breaths. And just hold yourself here in this space. Really feel into the parts of you that need the healing energy at this time. What is being called to your attention? What do you need to focus on during this transmission? What needs to be released? What needs to be released? What needs to be released? Some of you might receive visions during this transmission, I'm being told. You might picture yourself in the water. You might picture yourself in Atlantis. Maybe you know your lifetimes from Atlantis. So maybe you'll start visioning those at this time, or wanting to picture yourself by a body of water, in a body of water. Whatever feels most natural to you at this time. Ini no kuruna, eshikuna ete urunoya, eti mutu shikena dayetra nutu ete, kakanne ete shikaturu no yeta, Oeana e te kakaunuru te shine mutaya. Ko tu unuru shiketini mututuni e te. Ai ka andare te uru utu shikiana. Ai aka iti ini mutu shikanare te a. Ui te. Uto nota katarnuni e te shikotui e ta. Kantarande a keke undurata e te shi unumu. Ui e te unduru nai ka ataine ke shikiruno. Iki inni ata tata e te rene ku unana. Te shi te nara ke te tini mutu. Uru unure la te e te nuru e te. Ingara e te ande ke shini mukuruno. Andarana e te kate unurutu shishimu o te a. Ke te rana lala ke te rene shikiti unurutu ana. Ke narata e ine te katarana ke shikti e naurutu. Unurutu i te ana e ke te unurutu iki a e te. Ui e ta narata ande ka ishi nurunia. Iko oia nā tere ine kuru shiki uno. Iki unuru ta maya i te. Iko unuru to shiki niena ata. Ika ne te ukutuni a mama katia. E te nuluru shiki nuru te ako ura. Nda ia ke unuri ate. Unduri ate. Undurine katarata shiki tunu. Moko runu e te ngatate. Kutu ine ta shikatarono kutu eta. Undorana le te hushi ine. Uana eke. Oto ue ta anga ahi te indere neke. Shutu te tarana ka keke katunu e te. Tanana e te kashikatunu roto katiana. Rana e te shuko ene. Uie ana ka te shini moturu shika a. Kutu e ana le shike te lutu. Hoto narata ka tia no mutu. Ishi ona akae te ondorete. Kuturine ata. Ine te aya ata aya. Ene uro yune. Don't resist what's coming up right now. I'm really feeling like my spine is unfurling. I think a lot of you hold a lot of energy trapped in your spinal column. So let that energy flow. Let that Kundalini energy flow through you. Allow it to come out through your crown chakra and just really allow that light energy in, that violet, that white light energy in. Some of you might be really feeling into your aura and feeling quite light and out of body. Don't be afraid, just let this happen. Aka shikanara te shini roto kutuya nalaka. Eke indere te shikiti unorota. E nala kata ana eke shini muroto e kata ange te lara shika ayate. Unoroto kutu ini lara ayata ka a ete shi undrune kata andara te shike ela loto tene. Kutu undoroto kita ingarata shike ele. Ututu ine mata aika ete shini unara kata ana ene kata arana kata andara te ka uro ute. Unoroto doro shika amboroto ka ana eke te shini mo. Ine kata andara te shikatine motu ina lata a andoro ko shikatarana lete shimuru rete uro uyun uro da katana la kate enere shikatini mo ata anna ete rana la kate de mo uye ina rakatayana uro ishikatena lele ina rarata andararata ndete ine utu ina nadaka shiketene. Let the light energy in, let the water in. Many of you are meeting up in the astral plane in Atlantis at this time to receive teachings and energies. Some of you will remember this from this activation. Allow it to flow through you. Do not fear what is happening to you in this present moment. Your astral body is being awakened. Let it flow. Orono kota she ete anda kaka andarata shikatea no ruto kata isha areneata. Uno rono de shikatoruno alakata enda ete. Undoro de shikatani ete laka eda runo kote ena amada. Ena lale shikatino muroro te shikotoro no nata. Ena la ete da da shikate eno rutuku unea. Inu uto shikate runo kapapaya da leda shikatina. Ina rete utu uno rokota ina mata shikitiana erere teke chushutu una lakata ina ma ea uno ekate uno roloka to uroto yete ma yete eke nne te chishine muku uruno ete kuto ina raka ea laka rere tete uro roto shike apa paheta katuno ia ete alate utu unu rotu ete ana akaene ete udo to shina eke larete ude ana kata ina udo ete a ina udo koturu no ete ana ete ina uko ina rate shike uno rete utu rana ete katana rete oro ana rate ete katashi no mete kokoro no ete akatana ete ianiata tera shikoro no ite aya te ana ekarana ete ototoe. Allow your heart to open and don't be afraid to soften at this time. There is great healing in where you are, the spaces that you are in energetically. Don't be afraid to let the tears fall at this time. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to heal. Oye karata ande te do shikataruno e pepeana kaka ena te shikine muturuto e te katana kete alara te katana rete shi ine muku kuku inara kata ena la kete oluru shikapoine koto unore te ana kata ene le te shiki uno kuiana kata ene rite kaya kayana ete kudo uye atai. Allow all the negative energy to be released through your feet. Feel the light energy washing over you, feeling light of body. Allow the tears to fall. Allow yourself the freedom to express self. If you feel calling to make noises on your own, speak them, let them flow. Don't be afraid to express and really sink in the heart chakra and the sacral chakra really being activated at this time. Ika uruno kata anala ke shiketere nega wotu rina papa keke anale shikete anoro koto shingarote yamakata yana ele katarena re shikete no urtu to yeta patate yana ulo ene kata a heo koto shikatoru ye papa me te kashiki ine kuku ena kata ede kakayo no shikata la karete uya te uyo toroto shiki moma kata maya te kata ma papa shikite unoruka papayana kete inde kete amakate ana kutu shikanu yoro to kotone kata ada keke inde te alana keke ururu to ene mapatene ke ana. Let those thoughts in that are powerful, that feel dangerous, let them in and let them be transmuted. Oko unoro to kotodo bakapayana kata ike ine kuturunno kata anda kata ene kata ina la kata rata kete ine kete andara kata ka ana la ke ena ke eta ana kuturunno kuto shikete mama kata tere la kete uno kuturunno ka shike ena kate rana kate ena kuturo to shikete moro to ko papayana la kate ene kutu uya papa ka ine kata tai shike ine te kata uya ta tuya. Allow yourself to feel love again. Uta kature te anne te. Allow yourself to feel pleasure again. Uta kata undure te uya pata ina ke shike une te uri no nale te te kuturu shina moto akana te iki uru no ura eta ana katuru shikete ono rute a papa ke ana ete ea uru te shi ni iti o uyana iti aka aya. Let the light energy in uto shikaturu ne ete kuku ine atarada. Let joy in upa kapa te shi ana ete ite shikutute. Ay, allow yourself to feel eka utururu ute ata. Don't be afraid to feel. Kata ete ishi iru tu ina kata shike ina kati ina lute ata aya kiti ina uto shikata ete la katarane ete kutu ina ea ea ina. You are being called to feel. Eta ayaka ina la shike ele ete akaka ina ie uu. The only way to heal is to feel. Ayaka ta shika un lokotorina kata ina kuku ina la re shike ina ururu ia. Uru ina ia. Odo ia ka. Ine shike tine moto ia. Uko ina yete aka. Eka no ke shike tunu i. Allow yourself to soften. Allow yourself to come back to center and relax. Pause yourself in this moment, in all that's been released and activated within you. Allow yourself to fully feel into the sensations of your body. Allow yourself the freedom to explore everything that you are feeling right now, all sensations, all ideas that might be flooding in for you, all visions. Allow it to be alchemized by your body, by your light body, by your mind, by your essence, by your soul. Allow it in. Allow it in. Take some deep breaths. Allow yourself the time to come back. Stay relaxed and in this energy of Atlantis. I'm going to bring Atlas through for a message. It feels like he has some things to say, some words of wisdom, so I'm going to let him speak through me and see what needs to come through. I'm so glad to be here with you all at this very important time. I know many of you. You may not remember me, but I know you and I see you. There are many of you going through lots of changes at this time, very important changes. So allow yourself the energy to feel. Allow yourself the essence of you to come through and shine. Do not be afraid to shine at this time. You are being called to shine no matter where you are, no matter what you are doing. Shine in the ways that you are being called. For some of you, this is an expression of self and the highest vulnerability. There is no time to hold back. You must come forward and share your ideas, your thoughts, your wisdom with others. You must shine. For some of you, this will be most difficult. It's hard to come back to essence of self and really show up as you are in this world and who you are meant to be. Some of you are at the beginning of your journey, so go easy, but there are some of you that are ready to step forward. Now is that time. Step forward now, dear ones. You can call on me and I will be with you. I watch you from afar. Every time you are near water, I am with you. Anytime you consume water, I am with you. My essence is of all water. My essence is of all light. and I'm here to help guide those that need it at this time, so call upon me. Many of you know who I am. Many of you have felt my essence before, and this energy you are feeling right now. Many of you stood by my side in Atlantis. Welcome home, dear friends. Welcome home. A lot of energy in that transmission, so please go easy on self. Please make sure you consume a lot of water after listening to this transmission, and allow emotions to erupt within you. I've been an emotional mess the past couple of days. That is the only way to describe it, and I really had to be purging out just a lot of dense energy, a lot of past situations that were being brought to the forefront for me to really dig deep and heal for the last time, to get rid of those last nasty bits of energy, ready to move forward in my future. So maybe some of you are feeling in the energy too, so rewatch this transmission whenever you feel like you need to receive a boost and activation, or to help you purge. Allow the tears to fall, and know that once they fall, they are not just for you, but you are transmuting a lot of energy for this entire planet. That was something that I realized quite late in my journey. I didn't realize quite how much my energy was connected to everything and everyone, which I know sounds simple, but we really are purging for the world. So trust in the energy too. If you feel in pain and it's difficult, I find it really hard to purge my energy. I find it really hard to sit in difficult energies because it's painful. So know that my heart goes out to you, and I'm so there with you. And please know that your tears aren't in vain. Every tear that you cry is a smile for someone else somewhere, and that is honestly what happens. So trust in the energy. But please go well for now, and I hope you enjoyed this transmission. Take care.